Right, let's just start off on our feet, standing up nice and tall. Okay, and let's just go for some nice big shoulder rolls back, loosening up the head and the shoulders. Wonderful, nice big shoulder rolls back, nice big deep breaths. Brilliant. And then we'll take the shoulder rolls the other way. Great. Okay, once more, and then just let those arms hang and look over to one side. And then chin to your chest, as big a movement as we can through the head and the neck, and then out to the other side. And then let's repeat and do the same going the other way. Good. Chin to your chest, out to the other side. Good. And once more. And then again. Wonderful. Let's look ahead. Let's take the legs a little wider. One arm up into the air and lean over down to one side. Sorry, just letting in those coming as they arrive. Leaning over to one side and just walk that other arm down the leg. And then let's come up and over going the other way. Walking the arm down the leg. Good. 2. And the 1, let's come up and let's take those legs a little wider. And then from here, chin to your chest, one vertebrae at a time, reaching down towards the floor. Lovely. And just hang, keeping those legs nice and straight, letting the head, the arms and the neck all hang nice and floppy, nice and loose. And then take some nice big deep breaths as you rock up and down, and you gently try and increase that mobility through the back of the legs, through the inside of the thigh. Lovely. Okay, from here, let's take the hands over to one side, trying to keep your legs straight. And then we'll go over to the other side. Amazing. Let's come back to the middle, and then from here, let's try and take those legs a little wider. Good. Okay, and dogs, be quiet. Sorry for the dogs, guys. Nice big deep breath in. And then exhale and try and take yourself a little lower. Good. And then walk your hands in front slightly. And then walk your hands out behind you as you rock forwards and back, gradually seeing if you can increase that range of motion slightly. Great. Okay, and then from here, let's go once more, hands over to the left. To the middle, and then hands over to the right again. Centrally, and just slowly work those feet all the way in until we're hanging with a nice straight pair of legs. Okay, and from here wrap the arms around the back of your legs. Take a nice big deep breath in, and as you exhale, try and pull your torso over a little further, really trying to get your head close towards your knees, really enjoying that stretch down through the back of the legs. And then again, nice big deep breath in. Exhale, and now try and straighten your legs further, keeping your torso pulled over. Release the arms and slowly work your way up, nice and tall. Shoulder rolls going back. Fantastic. Okay, nice and simple. We're going to go into a nice quad stretch, so find your balance on one leg and get hold of your ankle. We're going to bring the heel in towards the bum. Our knees together, shoulders pulled back, and just try and squeeze into your glutes as you push your hips forwards and pull that knee back. Great. And then only if you're feeling balanced, we're then going to try and lean forwards, pulling that leg up in the air behind us. Wonderful. 3, 2, and the 1. We'll take it all the way up nice and tall. Drop the leg. We'll do the same onto the other side. Find your balance. Get hold of the ankle. Bring the heel into the bum. Knees together. Squeezing into your glutes, pushing your hips forwards, pulling the knee back. And then once you've got your balance, leaning over, pulling the leg up behind us. 3, 2, and the 1. Up we come. Very nicely done. Okay, we're going to keep our balance. Okay, on the one leg, we're now going to take our ankle to the knee. Okay, you may want to hold on to a wall if you need to. We're going to have a subtle bend in the knee, so dropping ourselves a little lower, feeling that into the glute on the side of the bent knee, and then just trying to lean forwards as we stretch nicely into that glute. Wonderful. Nice big deep breaths here. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly take ourselves up. Put the leg down. Okay, find your balance onto the other side. And then when we're ready, we can take the ankle to the knee. Slight bend in the knee just to sit into the stretch. And then lean over. Very nicely done. Wonderful. For 4, 3, 2, and the 1. We'll take ourselves up, shake out the leg. Wonderful. Okay, nice and simply now, we're going to take one leg out in front. Okay, we're going to bend the back leg and lean forwards. Okay, and just reach down, keeping that front foot flat. Excellent. And then if we're feeling that we want to take this a little further, or if we want to take this into the calf a little more, just raise the toes of the front foot. Good. And you'll notice the stretch moves a little from the hamstring more now into the calf. Good, ease that off and take yourselves up. Same on the other side, starting with a flat foot, pushing the bum back and leaning over, reaching down. Good. And then we're going to raise those toes, move the stretch into the calf. Good work. For 3, 2, and the 1. We'll ease that off and we'll take ourselves up nice and tall. Okay, using the space we've got, we're going to walk our way out, all the way out into a press-up position, trying to keep those legs straight. And just before we get to the press-up position, leave your bum up into the air and just march one heel into the ground at a time. Good. And then just push one heel into the ground, lift the foot up and behind the ankle. As you keep pushing the bum up into the air, the head between the gap in the shoulders. For 3. Dogs. Swap those legs over. Dotty, come here. Shh. Shh. Good. Lie down. Okay, hold that stretch. For 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Okay, we're going to walk all the way out into a press-up position now. Out the way, Dotty. Come on, good girl. Okay, from our press-up position, we're going to take the knee, or the right knee, towards our right wrist. Okay, here letting the shin now come diagonally across the body. We're going to drop our back knee and our back foot down. And then from there, just drop down onto your forearms to find that stretch into your right glute. And just take some nice big deep breaths as we slowly try and sink into that stretch and find that nice glute stretch there. Okay, as this stretch starts to fade, you can try and take your arms out further in front or try and drop your torso further. As you really work down into that, you can even wiggle that back foot back by a centimetre. And then just start rocking your body from side to side. And with each of these sways from side to side, you're trying to just work a little further. Balloon.
Oh, Evelina.
I've already walked the dogs.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Ben did it. Just forget about it tonight.
So,
Thank you.
okay, so I'm going maybe on Saturday or something.
Right, let's come up
Oh,
into our
fine.
press-up position again. Okay,
Thank
march
you.
those heels down into the ground again. Great. And then let's come back to the press-up position. And let's take the knee to the wrist on the left. And drop down and find that stretch through onto the left glute. Great. Okay, and as that stretch starts to fade, just gradually taking yourselves over a little further and a little further. Amazing. See if you can wiggle that back foot back by a centimetre. Wonderful. Okay, and then from there we're going to ride our way back up into the press up position again. Okay, pushing the heels into the floor, bum up into the air, look between the knees. Wonderful, and then we're going to walk our way all the way out into the press up position, drive your hips forwards, rest your thighs onto the ground, bring your shoulder blades back and almost pull the shoulder blades down away from your ears. Great, lower down onto your belly, and then again pushing out through the palms, looking up at the sky. Great. Okay, let's do once more. Lovely. Okay, we'll take ourselves back onto our front. We're going to take our arms out nice and wide, and then we're going to lift our left heel over toward our right hand, and then back onto your front. Left toes over towards our left hand, creating a really nice rotation there through the back, and keep working side to side. Once more to either side. Wonderful. Taking the hands either side of the chest and pushing out through the palms of the hands again, looking up. And now try and drive the tops of the feet into the floor as you lift the thighs. 2 and 1. Okay, let's take it back to all fours. Okay, as we sit in all fours, let's drop the belly button, bum up in the air and look ahead. Okay, and then take your chin to your chest. Look between your knees. And repeating. Good. And just see how much movement we can create through our spine there. Okay, find a nice flat position in our back. Put the back of your right hand down and slide that arm out away to the left as you drop the shoulder and the ear down. We'll push it back up. Put the back of the left hand down and drop the left shoulder and the left ear to the floor. Okay, and we'll take it back up. And from there, we're just going to sit our bum down onto the heels. Shh. Dogs, be quiet. Arms out in front.
Good dog.
Dropping our head towards the floor, chest down, trying to lengthen into our upper back.
Shush.
And then just start swaying your hips side to side as you pull away from those hands. Wonderful. 2 and the 1. Let's take ourselves up into a kneeling position. Okay, and from here we're going to take our right leg forwards into a lunge. Okay, we don't need to do a huge step, just a little step. Okay, and we're going to first off try and tuck our tailbone under, engage your lower tummy, and then drive the hips forward as you exhale. Good. Ease off as you inhale, exhale to repeat. And go as far as we can before you find your front heel lifting. If you find your front heel is lifting, walk that foot just a little further in front of you. Good. Okay, let's go once more. Big exhale. Good, hold that there. Okay, now we'll lift the left arm up and lean over to your right. Wonderful. Good, okay, we'll drop that arm, we'll take the right hand inside of the right knee, push the right knee away and twist to your left. Brilliant. Okay, we're now going to go the other way. Let's take the left hand to the outside of the right knee and twist around to your right. Okay, brilliant. Now we're facing forwards, both arms up, shoulders back, pushing the hips forwards. For 3, 2, 1. Okay, from here we're going to lean forwards, take both the hands to the left of that right foot, and we're going to then lift up our body, straightening the rear leg. Good. Lift up your right hand up to the sky, and take the arm down. And let's do that again. Arm goes up, try and keep your rear leg straight, coming down, and then once more, going up, coming down. Great, dropping that knee, and then from there we're going to lift our torso up and straighten out our front leg. Reach forward towards those toes. Good, sitting back, stretching nicely through the hamstring now. Excellent. 3, 2, 1. Easing that off, and let's work our way onto the other side. Taking our left leg forwards, and as we exhale, driving forwards, finding the stretch through the hip flexor, inhaling to release. And with each exhale, try and go a little further, and do allow that front foot to go forwards if you find it's restricting how far you can work into your hip. Great. Okay, let's go for 4, 3. Dogs, be quiet. Sorry about them, guys. Okay, holding those hips forward, let's lift the right arm up and lean over to the left. Brilliant. Okay, and taking that down, left hand inside the left knee, push the knee away and twist to your right. And then facing forwards, right hand to the outside of the knee, twisting round to your left. Good, looking ahead, both arms up, shoulders back, hips going forwards. Lovely. Okay, taking the hands to the right of that left leg, straightening the rear leg, lifting the knee off the floor, and then when you're ready, lifting the left arm up to the sky and down. Let's do that again. Off we go. And let's do that twice more. And once more from there. Coming down, stepping back, and let's walk those hands back and march the heels into the floor once more. Lovely. Okay, dropping ourselves down onto our knees again. We're going to try and take our knees nice and wide. Okay, you may want to go sideways onto your mats if you're on a mat, so that we're starting to get a nice stretch through the inside of the thigh. Okay, then we can drive our hips forwards, shoulders back, pushing out through the palms, and driving that back. And just work through the range of motion that which you've got, opening up through the hips, through the inside of the thigh. Wonderful. Good. Okay, from here we're going to take ourselves up onto just one knee, and we're going to let the other leg sit out nice and straight. Okay, and then from here we're going to sit back, letting the toes point up at the end of the straight leg, and then we'll walk our hands forwards and drive those hips in towards the floor. Great. Sit our way back, toes pointing up as we go back, and then coming forwards. Good. And let's do that once more.
All right.
Great. And then working that back. Ease your way out of that position, and we'll extend the leg On the other side. Okay, sitting back as we point the toes up to the sky. And then when you walk your way forwards, pushing out through the palms, pushing the hips into the floor. And repeating through there. Brilliant. Lovely stuff. And the last one. Easing it out very nicely done. Let's take ourselves over onto our bum. And now on. Dogs, be quiet. Dotty. We're going to hold on to our ankles and then use our elbows to drive those knees down wide. Okay, you can release and then repeat, seeing how far apart you can get those knees. See if you can bring your heels a little closer in towards your hips. Okay, we're then going to straighten out our right leg, left foot inside of the thigh. Okay, we can drive that knee in towards the floor, and then we can walk our arm down the leg. See if you can reach towards the shin, the ankle, or even the foot. Dotty. Dotty. Fizz. Great, guys. Okay, and then we're going to repeat. We're going to do the same on the other side. Taking that foot inside the thigh, driving the knee down in towards the floor, and then extending, reaching as far as we can out along the other leg. Wonderful. You can do these too, Dotty. All right, for 3, 2, 1. Okay, from there we're going to lie our way down onto our side. As we come onto our side, we can support the head, reach for the ankle, pull the heel in towards the bum, and try and get your knees together as we hold that stretch. Brilliant. Driving your hips forward, squeezing into your glutes. Excellent. 2. And the 1, we'll repeat the same on the other side. Roll your way over. Trying to get those knees together. Heel in towards the bum. Squeezing into your glutes. And release. And find your way over onto your back. Okay, onto our back, we'll take the arms out wide, keeping the feet together, and let both the knees rock over to one side. Looking up at the sky, and then we'll take the knees over the other way. Wonderful. And let's do that once more. Trying to keep those shoulders down, keeping your head still, mobilizing that mid-back. Okay, coming back to our middle position, and then one leg at a time coming to 90 degrees, and then we can repeat, going down to one side, keeping those shoulders down, head relaxed. Rest the legs into the ground on the one side and take a few breaths. And then we can go up and over to the other side. Good, let's come up and take those legs down. Okay, we're going to straighten our left leg into the floor and take our right leg up to 90 degrees. And then with the left arm, let's pull that knee over to the left-hand side, keeping the right shoulder down. Really stretching well into the right glute. Very nicely done. Really see how far you can pull that knee over across the body without lifting up your right shoulder. Okay, let's ease that stretch off. Try and pull your knee into the chest a little more, and then go over again. So as we're pulling that knee over, we've got a sharper angle into the hip, and as a result, a sharper stretch into your glute. 3, 2, and the 1 coming up. And let's just hug that knee in towards the armpit. Good, as you relax on your back. And then let's sit up a little, reach for the ankle with your left hand. So you're pulling that shin now diagonally across the body, and relax the head and the shoulders down and just pull that leg in nice. And then you can start to circle that leg, working through nicely into the glutes. And relax that leg, straightening that leg away from there. Okay, right arm out wide, bending your left knee at 90 degrees. And then with your right arm, let's take the right arm to the outside of the left knee and pull away from the left arm, keeping the left shoulder down. Wonderful. Good. And just gradually see how far we can pull that left knee across the body, keeping that that left shoulder relaxed down into the floor. Wonderful. Let's ease that off a little and see if we can increase the angle in the hip, knee into the chest more, and then pull that across again, increasing the stretch through the glutes. 3, 2, 1. Ease that off. 2 arms. Let's pull that knee in towards the chest, in towards the armpit. Great. And let's sit ourselves up. Right hand to the ankle. Pull the shin diagonally across. Pull that into the body. Relax the head and the shoulders down. And then little circles in with that hip. Working it around into the glute. And then around the other way. Lovely. And then lie out onto your back, arms and legs out, nice and long. Reach away with your fingertips, reach away with your toes, stretching your spine out as long as we can. And then just sink and flop, feel heavy into the ground. Take a few big deep breaths. And then when we're ready, roll your way over onto your front. Once more, let's push out through the palms of the hands. Shoulders back, looking up and above. Lovely. Taking ourselves up onto all fours, lifting the knees up off the ground, and slowly walk those hands back towards the toes. Rock up and down and swing round side to side, touching behind the heels. And slowly take yourselves up, standing, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulder rolls rolling back as you come up to standing. And then let's take the arms out nice and wide, reaching up high, rise up onto your toes. Great. And then take it down, shake out the arms, shake out the legs. Give yourselves a nice big round of applause, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Sorry for the noisy dogs. And I hope you had a nice time.